Hey guys, welcome to my structure. I am Mara, and today I'm going to be doing the newbie booktube tag. I think that's what it's called. I hope that's what it's called. So let's get to the questions. I'm going to pull the questions up on my phone. Okay, I have not had my coffee today, so I actually could go make should we go get a latte, or should I make a matcha? Okay, anyways, no, because I want to enjoy my coffee or my latte. One moment, I'm just getting the questions pulled up. Bear with me. Okay, we got the questions. Question number 1, how long have you been watching Booktube? I've been watching Booktube only about 3 months, not that long. Question number 2, how long have you been making Booktube videos? I would say about between 4 and 5 years. So the previous book content that I have is currently private. So yeah. Question number 3, what made you start making videos? Well, I was already active on this channel creating vlogs, and I do have a mukbang channel as well. So this was like, it's called Mars Junk Drawer because, baby, if to know me is to know that I have a junk drawer pretty much anywhere that I am for a long period of time. I will have a junk drawer. At work I have a junk drawer. At home I have a junk drawer. I had a junk drawer in my car. If you know, you know. So like my junk drawer is just like, I know where everything is, and it just has all of my important things in there that are not organized but organized for me. So this channel was created as my junk drawer to house all the videos that I wanted to make that had nothing to do with my mukbang content. So I've been making videos a very long time, but all of those videos are currently private. But as far as more recently, I would say because I had book talk, I decided like, and I started to feel weird about book talk for some reason, or TikTok. I'm not sure why, but like the vibe just was starting to just drift me away from TikTok. So I was like, okay, I do like Bookstagram very much, and I am a YouTube girly and have been in the game since Faffy Nut days, since Queen of Blending MUA days. What's that one girl's name? Sparkage. I don't remember. Makeup by Lena Baby. Who else? I know I'm missing. Judy, of course. Who else were the OGs back then? Tiffany D Makeup. You know, those girls. So yeah, I just decided, well, I do enjoy making videos, so why not get back on YouTube and just create some bookish content, since I'm not like doing the other videos that I was doing. Question number 4, are there any people who have played a significant role in your booktube journey? I would say no, there's no one who inspired me where I like, oh, I love their videos, I could do this. No one inspired me, because like I said previously, I was already making content before. But I would say the person who played a significant role would be my grandmother, because she's the one who instilled the seed in me of reading, because growing up she was always reading. She always had a book in her hand. To this day she still does. And baby, the amount of books she has, she could even create her own little bookstore. Like, that's how many books she has. So I would say my grandmother plays a significant role in my booktube journey, because baby, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her. Okay. And question number 5, what kind of books do you like to read? So my top 3 would be nonfiction, historical fiction, specifically Black historical fiction, and psychological thrillers. Question number 5. Wait. Question number 6. How has that changed since you started on Booktube? Well, I would say not really Booktube specifically, but I would say being in the book community period has expanded my mind and given me the space to read more fiction, to explore fiction more. Not that I didn't read fiction before, but mainly more romance, because I read fiction before, but it, you know, it was mainly heavily nonfiction or like black stories of historical fiction, like slave narratives and stuff like that. But I would say since joining the book community, I have been reading a lot more romance and finding, you know, the type of romance I like to read and ones that I don't like to read. So I would say that it has expanded or opened my mind more into reading romances. Question number 7, what kind of videos do you most like to make? I would say vlogs, because vlogs is just near and dear to my heart. I absolutely love making vlogs. I miss the content that I used to create. I love like making motherhood content, like, you know, stuff like that. A day in the life type vibe. I absolutely love those type of videos. So I would say I love making vlogs. Those are my favorite type of videos to make. Question number 8, how has that changed since you started on Booktube? Well, I would say since I've started to consistently more create book content, I would say I've been doing more sit down videos, you know, like wrap-ups, these tags, which I love because it just gives me the space to open up a little bit more, to be more for people to, you know, get to know my reader personality more, and as well as me to connect with others. So it's changed by me making more sit down videos. And part 2 of that question is, do you think your video making style has changed over time? Yeah, because before I was just doing mainly vlogs. I would do like motivational videos, you know, stuff like that, uplifting. And so now recently I just been dropping book content. I do sprinkle little lock videos here and there, but I have not been consistent with my lock videos because I just feel like there's no update at the moment. So it has changed by me, specifically in regards to this channel. It has changed over time due to me now just been focusing on releasing book content. Question number 9, do you script and or edit your videos, and has that changed over time? I do not script my videos, but I do edit my videos, because if not, they would be very much chaotic due to the amount of background noise that is present from having children. And has that changed over time? No, I never had a script. I couldn't say from in the future if I would create script for my videos. I will say I do need to do like bullet points for some of my videos so that I can stay on topic, because once I get to talking I completely go off topic, and then when I go back and edit my videos I'm like, girl, you didn't even mention what you were supposed to mention. So yeah. Question number 10, what's the most viewed video on your channel? I would have to say, as far as like, because my shorts have a lot of views, and that's only because that's content, because I used to have a big following on Instagram, and so that content was from, you know, that page. And so if we're just focusing on the book content, it would have to be my vlog at Barnes & Noble. Question number 11, what's your favorite video you've ever made? I don't have one. Question number 12, do you have a favorite book you read because of Booktube? No, I don't think you guys have any. I don't think I've seen a book on Booktube yet that I have added some to my TBR. That I've seen you guys talk about, but I have not read it yet. But I will say the only book that I have recently, a rec that I've been given, was The 7-Year Slip from Instagram. And baby, that book was so good. Question number 13. Do you have a favorite booktube experience to tell us about? No. Question number 14. What does your book collection look like? It looks like what's behind me, okay? Question number 15. What advice would you give to new people starting a booktube channel? I would say be yourself. Do not get discouraged by the aesthetic that you see from other people, especially if they've been in the game for a minute and they've been consistently producing videos. You cannot compare yourself to them because they've been in the game and they've been doing this like trial and error. So if you're like completely new, do not, I really hope my camera does not cut off. So do not get discouraged by the aesthetic or like the vibe that you see other people's channel have, where they found their flow and they're able to keep going, because you're new and you haven't created enough content enough to find your flow through trial and error. So do not get discouraged or feel like you have to constantly chase after what your aesthetic would be. Just completely be yourself and allow yourself to make mistakes. Keep trying and be consistent in whatever that feels and looks like for you. If consistent for you is 1 video a week, cool. If it's 2 video weeks, cool. If it's 5 videos per week, then that's cool too. Like, you just have to find your own flow and you cannot compare yourself. And I know that is easier said than done because we are human, and especially if you have a goal in mind, like you're trying to race to get to that goal, even though it's not a race. Because what did the great Nipsey say? Okay, it's a marathon, not a race. So I would just say, and just stay true to yourself. Don't feel like you have to read other books to get views, or feel like you have to do X, Y, and Z because you see this content creator doing it and they have so many views. No, baby. If you want to just read nonfiction books, or if you want to stay in those little weird books, or if you want to read just nothing but thriller, you want to read nothing but Black historical fiction, you want to read nothing but romance, if you want to read nothing but urban fiction, that's just your thing. That's your thing. That's who you are. That's why God created you. You're different, okay? And if that's what you want to stick with for your channel, cool. And you feel like you're not getting no views, or you feel like people ain't locking in with you because they're reading all the most hype books, then oh well, baby. Appreciate the tribe that comes to you and connects with you, and that's how you're going to grow, okay? Real recognize real, okay? So stay raw, be true to yourself, and stay locked in with yourself. And when you get discouraged, take a break and reevaluate, okay? It's okay, because there are going to be times where you get discouraged, or you feel like you're questioning your own content, you're questioning your own journey. That is perfectly fine, because you are human. But don't stay down in that space too long. Take a break, reevaluate, let yourself know you are that girl and you can do it, and what you are doing is okay. And then, you know, get back up and keep going. Like, people who rock with you will find you. But you got to keep going. Like, faith without works is dead. We know that, right? So if this is something that you really want, then I would just say, don't be ashamed of the books that you like to read, and don't allow nobody to allow you to feel shame for the books that you like to read. That's your business. And there are people out there who like reading books, the same books that you do, and allow yourself to find your tribe, and do not dumb yourself down to try to fit in with people who have a big following, because half the time most of them, they ain't even reading those books anyway. So keep reading the books that you like to read, create the content that you want to create, and it's going to be trial and error. Like, you got to keep going to find your flow, okay? The more you do it, the more you're going to be like, ooh, okay. And then the more people that's like locked in with you, you'll find your community, and y'all be locked in and y'all can flourish, okay? So that's my advice. So I thank you so much for watching this newbie tag. Go ahead and give me a little like, drop me some book recs below, or channels that I shall lock in with, and be sure to lock in with your girl and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.